Sanity. Who needs it? Hello, everyone. I am not on the right scene. I want this one. There we go. Much better. It did actually work once stream started, too. It didn't work. Literally a suit. Or we get started and we just watch Rosie go boom. Speaking of hi. Spawn killed Rosie. Great start to stream. We look fabulous. How we doing? Okay. Border goal. What's up, Mina? Mina, how is? I'll get you on the next goal. I'll get you on next goal. Because we got one in right now. Why does this area look so pretty? And I could have done a totally normal playthrough. And instead I was like, nah, Shinylocke. No, I want to get on the train. We're back on the train. Or out there. Why can't we explore that there? That looks amazing. You know what, Rosie? And the bear is happier for it. Legends CA. Shiny Caterpie. We should have Victini. I don't think it's not going to have shiny because for some reason the Gen 5 shinies don't work. But we have Victini. No. I can't wait to select one of you and never use you. Because you're shiny locked. Chipotle. can't choose mid. Mid-lex is not an option. No, Rosie, you are home. Yeah, but yeah, kind of. It's adorable, though. If I remember correctly, if you try to choose the Pancham, it says something about that being somebody else's Pokemon. Yeah. I hope you'll bear that in mind and partner construction work. Well, it's gonna have to be yes, Rosie, is the answer to that. Oh, hi Bianca, welcome in. How we doing? How we doing? That is a very fast Bansham. For real, it's been over a week. It's gonna force us to fight with the starter for a minute, isn't it? It stinks, but I guess there. Sure. It's not really gonna matter who we grab here because oh, wow. Tony, shut up. Tony, shut up. Tony, shut it. All right. No, I get that. Professional yapper. Tony is Rosie. Yeet. Yep. Five seconds later. Last, please. Last, please. Yeet. I want that Pancham. I mean, it is Shinylocke, so. Yeet. I gotta figure out how we're gonna make. What did you say? That yay. That translated into wolf. 20 minutes? It was like 2 hours before. It's entirely... That's what it did before, but now this time it corrected to yes equals wolf. It doesn't know what's happening. Yeah, like, can we be like, here, do not handhold. We've done this before. Wolf, 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 wolf. Rosie, are you having way too much fun with the YouTube translation? This means we gotta get out of here. Maybe? Oh! We're about to watch... You know, I didn't even attempt to translate. Exactly. Destroyed. Oh? Oh, yeah, that would do it. We found a floet. Your last, Rosie. Now, what did you think I was saying that'll do it to? What did you think I was talking about? Floyd just tried to straight up commit murder. Have you tried cleaning out your ears? Does wonders. For real, for real. You shut. Why is that just a blank message? How is that just a blank message? No, there's 3 of them. What? That's weird. The boy! In the flesh? Oh, look, yeah, welcome in, welcome in. If you were within ZA, I would. Under 300, let's go. That's great. Only like 120 more to go. Until you're pretty well safe. Or at least closer to safe. Oh. What if I don't want to meet up with you tomorrow morning, Tawny? launched the skill issue. Did the skill issue wake you up, Tree? Yo, DC, how you doing? Account doesn't even give us the option to put the bag down first. It's just climbing to bed. How rude. How wooed of her. It's your brother's ancient PC. Oh, good lord. Yeah, let the tree sleep. See, technically, with the way this setup, I had to do this for setup. I don't have the DLC. Because I'm running it on a different account, so I didn't lose all my progress. Yeah, Rosie, somebody actually gets an education. It's been pretty good so far. How you doing, DC? But Shinylocke. Gonna be tough. Gonna be tough just from the standpoint of having to try to actually make something shine. Oh man, the Feroki hunt. The Feroki hunt goes crazy. Also, wait, we had a Zygarde cell with us? Wait, what was a pretty mean thing to say? Oh. be wildin' sometimes. Do we actively mean what we say to Rosie? No. Oh, will Rosie just dish it right back to us? Yes. Give us crap right back when we give you crap. %. It's like without question. Lumios is wild. Oh, Miku's cursed. Miku has wronged me a few too many times, and it's all Rose's fault. And that's real. Like Tony, like I like my coffee. I don't like coffee. Rosie, I think you know why. I think you know why my issues with Miku are your fault. You know what you've done. No. No, it's not. It's predominantly magical here, yes. Savvy! Savvy, how we doing? Yeah, this is ZA. I booted up one of my other profiles. I can't even get to zone 16, brother. I just started this file. This is a whole new file. I can't even go to zone 16. Because AZ is also ancient. Go on. Real. AZ's taller than everybody. He's not shorter than everyone. No, this is not my first, which is why we're gonna Shinylocke it. Enchanté. I got one on my other file. Got one on my main file. Depends, is tree taller than you? Yeah, the starters are, so we have to get a shiny in zone 1. Pretty much everything is locked. So he's still short. Just not... He's just still taller than you. Yeah, no, that 5 foot height difference got to be crazy. Hi, Tepig. Bye, Tepig. Yo, Ben Slam, how we doing? Cool. Let's move. You should. Oh, so Tree's closer to my height. Still shorter than me. Probably. pack of wild street boulders? Five nine. I'm 5'9". Still shorter than me. And it's because I made terrible decisions when I was younger than you. And stopped and like stunted my growth by like 8 years or something like that. I think she did. I'm pretty sure Rosie did, or Brittany did make that one to Bonnie Rosie. Rosie, you're 6 inches shorter than Tree. Nope, that's 6 inches. Yeah. Like how we're just now registering Chikorita, by the way. Oh, you're 5'3"? Why was I thinking you were like 5'2"? It's still short. Let's keep an eye out, see if we can't. Oh, that's right. It's gonna make me catch a bunch of stupid stuff before I can actually begin, right? Oh, this game. They've got to, man. And this, I think, is the only big downside to Pokemon games. I don't want to. I feel like you got under 200 pretty fast. Like, are you okay? Okay, good. Thanks for the potions. Oof. Because you fell mad quick. Like, that was kind of a concerningly fast drop. That should have been more than far enough to respawn, right? What the dog do? Ah. Tawny. Are you really gonna stand there and block me from entering the building? Bruh. Hello and welcome to We Can Run from the center, or from the lab to the Pokemon Center and back. We barely have enough range to reset this. There's barely there. We only have enough range to reset to one side. I want that to shine. Wait. That's cool. Yeah, the fact that you're dropping at the rate you are, you should probably wait. I don't know if I'll crash out, but I will definitely be upset because I feel like there's two really bad options in here. And then just a bunch of really good options. Like, I actually think only two of these options in here are bad. If that makes sense. Or anything that's on that roof, because I cannot get up there yet. Reap Fletchling are good. So I think the only bad option are there's only two kind of bad options here. The only really bad options. Who is Salmon? Rosie, who is Salmon? Bumblebee and Scatterbug, that thing. I will take a Pichu. I would take a Pichu over Scatterbug any day. Like, Vivion's okay, but I mean, you're telling me I could get a hold of a Pikachu slash Raichu? Let's be real, it would end up being a Raichu. And we could hunt a different Pikachu. But honestly, I think, really, I kind of think, in a way, with inside of this zone, Fletchling is a terrible option. Not because Fletchling's not good, but because I can get Fletchling elsewhere. And if I'm only going to do... If I'm going to try to actually hold it down to one shiny per zone... then I don't want to get Fletchling in Zone 1. That woman just glitched out. Early Fletchling is very good, yeah, but I'm kind of hoping Fletchling holds out until like Zone 3, in a way. Although there are some other really cool Pokemon in Zone 3. I see you. Hi, Marie. We can't progress until we get a Sparkle, so... Do we just not have... Do we not have out-of-zone spawns yet? Shipping. That is way more than I'm ever going to need, but... Not until we're done with the hand-holding. Alright. So yeah, that's going to be a while. That's going to take a very, very long time. Considering we're 1 in 4096 to even get something to shine right now. You know how terrified I am that I'm going to get a rooftop shiny? I don't even think I could get to it right now, so that would... Or, I mean, that anything up there can spawn at the moment, because I don't think I'm getting close enough, but... It's a terrifying thought, nonetheless. Don't blink. You know, Samina, that feels like something that we could do. I would be down with using Premier Balls for the Shoins. It's simple. Don't blink. Staring contest. Have a staring contest with Joe Hendry right now. He's right there. Look into his eyes. Geo. I mean, that's certainly a way to spell Geo. Wow, they do not. Oh, because wow, they don't even give you half. Timer ball's pretty good. Oh, happy birthday to her. I believe in Joe Hendry. They hit you with, or I didn't know you was wrestling fans. Like, yeah, no, I'm not. I'm sure that was a fun conversation. Well, when we consider why it hurts, yes. Nobody even said anything? Wow. Bunch of lames. 1960. Yo. The 2000's starting to get crazy close. This time marches home. 2 hours ago, Rosie. Keep up. I mean, isn't that also how you started your May? And your April, and your March, and your New Year, and the month before that, and the month before that. Salmon. That's... Salmon is crazy. Oh, were you home for New Year? Honestly, don't. New Year's and Christmas, she was home. Fair enough. Where were you on your birthday? Alright, here. Let me show it to you this way. Show me on my map where Zone 16 is. Where is Zone 16? I can't hunt the Feroki in 16 yet. It's a fresh file. I can't go to Zone 16. In fact, right now, I can't go anywhere but Zone 1. So, damn game won't let you progress past Zone 1 until you catch 5 different Pokemon. Like, with just the hand-holding alone, they've kind of... With ZA, they just kind of made slightly better Let's Go. It's exclamation avatar and then the name of the Mon glitch. Why isn't your phone charging? Do we need to fight your phone? Level 4 female, level 3 male. So I can make sure that these are resetting. Well, I thought you went back the night of. Like, I thought you went home like that morning and then went back that night. I definitely remember you around that time going home and then immediately going home. Just hours later. Right. Different genders. It is far enough. Oh. Oh no, that's right, because that's one of those times that you should have the same day. And instead you chose not to go and say anything because I don't want to go back. Nobody wants to go back. Doesn't mean it wasn't the right play. Bird, bet. Go-Goat is here. There's an Eevee. It's because you've proven time and time again that endangering yourself is more important than going to the doctor. We gotta try to get an EV. We gotta try to get an EV as soon as we have free roam. Nobody does. Nobody does. Same, it's called Rose. I mean, what? Name it Salmon. You really should. I mean, you may as well. You're already there, right? I wonder. You only got to get, what, 75 away? I don't remember. What's the respawn distance? Is it 75? It has been far too long. 75 years. It is 75. Okay. I forgot this game actually removes your pin if you step on it. So if I get 75 from that one, then I know we're far enough to reset, or to have the whole zone reset. Oh, it's only out to about that first manhole cover. I'm getting 2 checks on those scatterbug for every 1 Pichu. No. Live with it. Deal with it. Yeah, if I just go to that first manhole cover, I've gone far enough to reset. Or to have everything re-rolled. Give it time. Eventually you will be able to move it, because like the brain will just forget it's there. Yeah, don't be like Rosie. Exactly. With it. Look at y'all go. So I like how that feels like they put those backwards. Like that last message should be the first message.
Lizard, 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 lizard.
A lizard. What's a lizard? That's a lot. Ha! Ha! Do it again. You should do it again. No, you. Hey, Samina, what was that light goal you threw earlier? Because Rosie got yeeted. The white light! Rosie, you typoed that so hard that Google chose to translate that into the white light in all caps. White light. White light. The song went way harder than it had any right to. Handed it. Handed it. It was just called White Light. I haven't listened to it in ages. It's a Gorillaz track. Samina, I feel you on the second half of that. I am not ready. Ah, resetting. Resetting spawns for shiny. Why did that sound like I heard a hone edge? And yet there is no hone edge close. That was weird. That was really bizarre. No. Let me guess, the very beginning? Where anyone would kill for a call. I love me some Welcome to Horrorwood, though. It's so good. Are you misunderstood? Are you more bad than good? Welcome to Horrorwood. My favorite mod, Larvesta. And it's not in the... Oh, for some ungodly reason, it's not in this game. They decided he was too powerful. He was too strong. You didn't hear it until the fry vocal? But will you make a cat of you now? Stardom's just an afterthought for all those stabbed in the back lot, piled up and left to rot. So how's this for an establishing shot? Where? Is that the shiny? Ashby Iron Treads. Who's Ashby? Ah, so they're means that Ashley Graham's actually a triplet. We now know all three triplets. So we have Ashley, we have Ashby, and we have Rosie. Oops. No. Get you some good eep, Samina. Eep well. Let us know if we gotta come out there and fight. Let us know if we gotta come throw hands on your behalf. Rosie, are you studied out at 97? Or are you still dropping? Thank you for the stars, Samina. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought, Rosie. You're not eat for longs. Or you're not safe for longs. How did my mic wind up muted? How long? How long? Why did it randomly mute? Technically there is, but I don't have access to it yet. The game right now is way too handholdy. And the actual super easy way to shiny hunt in this game is DLC only, so even and the way that they have the DLC set up, even if I was on the profile that has access to the DLC, at this point in the game I wouldn't be able to do it. Because you can't touch the DLC until you finish the main story. Probably the whole... My Shinylocke when going at full odds is terrible. My Shinylocke at boosted odds is terrible. Unless it's something random that we didn't ask for. Like a bird. Or apparently a spooter. I had a lot of spitterack. Well. Hi, Shaky. I'm Larry. You should probably get some agua. Or not some agua. Probably get some juice, because pretty sure you went low. That's what that sounds like. According to your phone or according to test? I broke into a million pieces and I can't go back. Yeah. Test. Test. This is a test. Rosie, that wouldn't mean that you rubber banded and started going back up. Because just earlier you said by phone you were 97. Rosie, please test it. Just it. Yeah. Exactly. Rosie, you need to know. Rosie, didn't you say you were shaky? And what universe is that fun? It's getting closer, Rosie. It's getting closer. Spider clown. It's getting closer. It's on its way. You can't stop it. You said you see make you. You said it was going to make you. Which would mean that the shaky is not from anxiety. Test. This is a test. Rosie, make like Johnny and test. There's no actual way you don't know Johnny Test. There's no actual way you don't know Johnny Test, right? Maybe I am old. Reminder. Call and schedule hip replacement. See, you should have tested. Why do you do these things? God, finally, a man of culture. So used to this game just handing out like free easy shinies. Dangerously low. You were falling way too fast to steady out. Without going low. Had to have, right? Man, we needed, like, access to fly or something. I don't even get access to the bench. Well, thankfully the tutorial's only, thankfully the tutorial's only 2 hours long. And 15% of the zones. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. If Gen 10 has a 3-hour long tutorial, you're liable to see me switch to playing something else in the middle of trying to start Gen 10. Not skippable would be a different story. I could manage it being skippable. Like, look, the only thing that I wanted to try to throw a tutorial about is anything that's brand new. Like, I'm sorry, don't force me into a tutorial doing, well, the same thing we have been for 30 years. Probably 31 by the time Winds and Waves actually drops, because it'll probably be after Pokemon Day. I hope it's after Pokemon Day. Because, like, I think I have very different gaming plans next February. So, don't drop. You can read The King in Yellow in less time than it takes to complete the ZA tutorial. That just shows kind of how sad the ZA tutorial setup is. Like, you know it's only that long to... Man, I didn't realize... I don't think I ever realized with CA, because obviously I've only done the one playthrough so far, that there was no option to skip any kind of cutscenes. Like there is in the other games. Wait, what does what mean? Sorry? Sorry, CK? You can speedrun them fairly easily. If you, like, skip over all the settings. Oh! Battle Royal. Meant all of our avatars started fighting. I feel like where things really get said is that I can clear I can perfectly solve Sudoku puzzles that start with is absolutely no numbers on the board. In less time than it takes to finish the CA tutorial. Now, do we call that one sad, or do we call that skill on your part? Maybe both. I think both. For one part, that takes your skill. But not... I feel like you're just envisioning a blank grid and just normal Sudoku rules. Which is not really what we're getting at. We're talking about like the Sudokus with extra kind of insane moves. Insane rules. Where like, oh, if a number is right here, it cannot appear in a little square that is a knight's move away from where you've already placed one. I not really. Town, I can give you a whole server where those kind of puzzles like that are posted up on the daily. I'm in a Discord server that puts those up. I think at this point almost a full year behind on those puzzles because it's been a while. Well, yes, because you don't. Of course, you sat up and passed out, but you don't listen to nobody and check things before you get to that point. Going to yeet you. No. I had a teacher that went on a whole rant about that during a class one day. You know, that's dessert. That is dessert. It's a diet swear. Yeah, it's like there's people that there are people that get up in arms about it, but it's not technically a swear. Why is it deserved? Because it was completely avoidable and you just chose to wait to do what you needed to avoid it. I wish I could get Cutie Fly in this. Man, give me a Cutie Fly. Give me the ability to get an alpha Cutie Fly. Because there's just something that I think would be really funny to me about a one that's supposed to be super tiny instead being massive. Rubambi does cook. Indeed. You should do something about that before it goes any further down. Sometimes I swear, Rosie, it feels like your goal is to see, or is to keep trying to test how close you can get to zero. And it should not be. From 0 to probably like 8. From 4 inches to probably like 8 inches. That would be weird. But I'd be here for it. Rosie, then why do you delay doing what you need to do? Like, we don't want you to feel like you got yeeted into a wall. We want you to feel comfortable and healthy. I still want one of these blasted things to shine. Yeah, it's like there's a lot that it can do. Exactly. Yo, Maura, welcome in. Welcome in. How we doing? Ooh. I'm just hoping I don't want to film like or finding regret in trying to start it because we've already been roughly an hour and a hour 20 probably inside this zone. I thought about that, but can you even step into the, you even step into the lab without having 5? Like, I know right now Tawny's just standing there at the door menacingly. Yeah, you're shiny Choodle. You've rolled Choodle now. You can mark Choodle off the list. A lot. There's a lot of avatars. I'm kind of considering trying to clear up the tutorial so I can use the door. Just because, like, I know that's going to speed up the resets. Are they really? That's dumb. Yes, Rosie, it is. Like, that's actually kind of dumb. Why would they even code it that way? It's still dumb. No, we have the door now. Wait, isn't going in and out of there resetting the other stuff too? Well, the Pidgey don't help because we can't get to them. The Pichu's gonna be fire though. No. I think at this point, they might just move you in. Yeah, I kind of figured I probably would. I also figured I wasn't staying outside long enough. It's gonna make me want to hook up the turbo. No. Not, at least not right away. So they're going to make sure that it's going to stay there and not go to the moon. Mostly the second one. Both, but mostly the second one. Yeah. Like roughly 30-70. 30%, roughly 30% because you went low, 70% because you passed out. Probably more like 20-80. I'm gonna be honest, I think super realistically, I would love to get the Weedle. Mostly throwback to the first ever full odd shiny I encountered. Rosie, it doesn't take much to get low enough to pass. It is resetting the Weedle. Bet. Percy! Percy, how you doing? We're pretty good. We're doing pretty good. Yeah. Now, realistically, anything, but doing this, we're primarily targeting Pichu. Now, the question becomes, do we use every? If the Pichu shines and something else in that zone also shines, technically the Pichu would be the first one that we found, right? I'm trying to think of the standpoint of the Pichu would, be, I think, be the first one we see, but it wouldn't be the first one we would get to. Because it's going to make us go through the zone to get around to the Pichu. By not allowing themselves to get low enough to pass out. Yeah, now is not the time to tell her to sleep. Well, Rosie, we said, first, they don't let themselves get low enough to not pass out. Or to pass out. Words. They don't want themselves to get that low, so there's a start. It tastes like a mushroom, but tiny. Yeah, I'm gonna pass on that. I'm not a big fan of mushroom texture. It is. Jello? What's wrong with Jello? But it's so good. You just gotta... You just substitute the water for tequila. Wait. Rosie. Yes, Rosie? Yes, he is. Happy Pride Month. No. What do you mean, no? I did nothing, Rosie. I didn't say anything. Pride Month. Oh, Desert, hello. Welcome in, welcome in. Moth. Mins. Can somebody help Rosie spell month, please? Month. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I'm sure. Rosie, after the last, like, 8, I'm sure it was. Months. HK Sidn't Repond. Ned Sleep. Well, hi, Ned Sleep. Named I Betsy. Who's Daya Betsy? No bed. No. No bed. Bed is illegal. Have you made it over 100 and been steady for a while? No. Dopped feel good 8. So no, you are not, you have not made it over 100 and been steady for a while. You haven't even made it to 100. The sentient salt. Nackley looks like the evolution stone to get the ghost type evolution. No worries, Percy, no worries. No. That's not going to help. Throw down. Why would you throw up? It's such a good movie. That's not good, Rose. You're not supposed to feel nauseous. I don't know. Did she start studying the dictionary? Oh, it definitely is. It's definitely from passing out. And it's also definitely autocorrect. Auto cucumber took over. Automatic cucumber. What is an automatic cucumber? Don't answer that. I just realized what an answer to that could be. Do not answer that. Yeah, I don't either. I don't, Talon. I mean, if I actually got paid in cash like that day, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. No, you don't. I mean, it's like something spicy. Yeah, you know, like, I don't know, 40. Yeah, no, it sounds like something that would it's definitely something that would happen on in Brittany's Tamagotchi. Something Brittany's Tamagotchi villagers would talk about. Tamagotchi me's. They probably have, actually, already. Well, I guess technically Jordan's kind of did. At least referenced it. Which we knew was going to happen because he made Geo. Well, kind of. He kind of made Geo. A magic wand. Clementine. I just got a whole Evantress reference in mind from that. Thank you for that, Samina. Torbeck's seen that one before. Clementine owns one. It moves a lot. It makes noises. Really? Is she pleased by this, Torbeck? Torbeck isn't sure. Yeah, you don't recognize the look? Like, Andy didn't need to be flamed like that, man. Andy didn't need to be flamed by that. Or like that. Haunter, how you doing? Well, Haunter, if you must know, Rosie straight up sent a message that said automatic cucumber. And it's been nice knowing you, Haunter. I mean, thank you for the jewel. Oh, yeah. I shaved. Did you? the subtle glance down, just... It just subtly glances down. And also it's him sitting there with, like, the praying handset, too, just... as he does it. That's just a good time. I mean, what? Free jewels! They keep randomly doing that. Just completely at random. Oh. Press F to pay respects. Chili. Oh, there it is. What translated to that? AI chili. Haunter, why? Haunter, why that one? Actually, hang on. No, we gotta ask the real question. YouTube, why that one? Yo, Oshawott, welcome in. Welcome in. How we doing? I kind of really want the Weedle. I don't know why, but I really want the Weedle. Out of all options that are there, I kind of really want the Weedle. I mean, yes, but like, there's so many valid options in here, and I'm just like, please give me the Weedle. Yeah, why does it look terrified? Jarvis? Pulse this, man. Not Patrick! Why would they get rid of Patrick? Is this the Krusty Krab? No. For real. Is this the Krusty Krab?
No, this is Patrick. No, this is Patrick.
Not gonna lie, I think the door made the resets quicker. But that's about it. I like how for some reason the 100's only 2 joules. But they chose to make the F tier meme that exact number. No, real. You went in with rev up those fryers, because I sure am. Ah! Ah! If they didn't pick you up, I'm about to say, if they didn't pick you up and carry you out of the building, then they didn't get the reference. Or you're at the wrong Wendy's. Yeah, no, that's crazy. They just told you to leave. Man, they should have understood the Rosie. No, really. Wow. Like that's terrible. Skill issue on behalf of that entire Wendy's staff. Yes. You know what you did. What you did. You already said it. Evie! Hi, Evie! What? You what? That's illegal, Rosie. You can get arrested for that. This is taking a while. Rose, that's exactly why you weren't supposed to try to sleep just because, oh, well, the numbers are safe. Right now. I mean, Rosie probably couldn't. She probably thinks we've been at this for 5 minutes. No, Sabina. Get him a button. Just go get a button. That's where you can actually record, or you can record a sound for it to make when they press it, and have it just be you saying no. And then it's like, well, let's refer to the button. No. Good. I mean, no, not good. Are you going to do it again? Are you going to allow yourself into the situation a third time? I mean, Rosie, it kind of is a good thing, because that means that your body isn't just deciding, oh, this is normal. It would be a lot more concerning if you came to from that and you didn't feel like you got thrown into a wall. But also, you absolutely need to tell doctor. I don't know. You've gotten more shinies out of the avatars than I have encountered in game. I told a doctor. Torkoal. It's Torkoal.
Torkoal.
Like, Ash's bravest and yet dumbest Pokemon ever. Brave because it was always willing to spring into action when something was in need. Dumb because it actively dove into the water to chase down a pearl. I believe it was that Splink dropped. It's a fire-type tortoise. It can't swim. You see, Ash didn't make Torkoal do that. Torkoal just happened to already be out when the event went down, and the Torkoal just instantly jumped in the water. No hesitation. Just jumped in the water. It's a tortoise. Not a turtle. Tortoises can't swim. Wasn't they can't swim, or they can't breathe underwater? No, they're different. They're very different. I don't think tortoises can swim. They can naturally float for short periods, but they lack web feet and flippers. They end up in deep water, they will tire quickly and are at a high risk of drowning. No! Sleep for Rosé! And they want to make sure that when you can sleep, or they want to get you to a point that it's safe to sleep, and that you don't wake up feeling even worse. Jared! Jared, how we doing? Ooh, you know what? It's time. It's time to do this thing and not hit Rosie. Called it. It's after 3 a.m. That means we have our freebies for the month. I did. Wait, get you the good eeps, Samina. Get you the kind of eeps you deserve. This is the best. Oh, there's always a worse, Rosie. Don't challenge it. How we doing, Jared? We doing? Yes. I mean, the only step you're getting really, I guess, higher than that is Forever Nap. Oh, Jared, she already did. She already did. She can't go where she already resides. Yeah, that is just now her permanent address. Her mailing and billing address is now the hospital's address. Yeah, it's not. It wasn't. It was, but it wasn't. Yeah. This is... We might set a record for Shinylocke starter hunts at this point. No? Rosa, we're gonna donate you. We're gonna donate you to the hospital for science. Yo, Garage Band, welcome in. Welcome in. How we doing? Technically speaking, yeah. It's a lot of forms. Spinda has a lot of forms. Well, yeah, not really forms. Plausible patterns. Oh, is this where we learn that Spinda's not in the avatars? Interesting. We don't have the, like, perpetually dizzy panda. Is it always thought it was meant to be like some form of panda or something? I thought that was where the name came from. Rosie, did you accidentally turn on front cam again? I mean, what? You're gonna have to give it a minute, GarageBand. It's got a 5-minute cooldown on it. Yeah, so I always assumed the name, or that the naming scheme came from Panda. Panda, 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 Panda. Brrr, I got brought to Atlanta. This has been a rough go of trying to get the shrines. It kind of really is. You gotta give it time, Rosie. There is no other play. You just have to give it time, and eventually it'll happen. We're probably only gonna end up getting like another 10 minutes of this in. And maybe not slacking, but definitely Vigoroth. If I looked like that, I would cry too. I mean, what? I don't think you have strength by that point. But you're still gonna be in better position. Oh yeah, you can. Never mind. You can't use it outside of battle yet, but you can have it. As long as you go into Rust Turf before going north with Rock Smash. I feel like I always seem to forget about grabbing strength. I mean, I'm pretty sure trying to sleep means that you could try not to sleep. That is true. If they need to wake you, they will, so at the same time, so I guess go for it. As long as you just keep that in mind that they will most likely wake you. If we just constantly run in and out for the next few minutes. On y'all. Yeah, try and get you some rests. What'd you find, Town? Ooh. That sounds entertaining. Maybe a little ambitious. But I'm here for it. Come on. Yeah, I think we're just gonna run this up to 4 for the night. Maybe because of what happened the last 2 times you decided to sleep? Yeah, why would you try to set up very fast? Let's just keep resetting till 4 and then we'll check. As maybe we get something that and to where we can actually progress. At which point, it might be easier to keep going. At least till we can get to zone 2. Oh, why would you try to set up? Why would you try to set up too fast? I can understand why you wanted to sit up. That's not the question. It was why would you do it too fast? Larvesta is my favorite. Also, welcome in, man. Welcome in. Yo, Dragon Spiral. Welcome in. How we doing? How we doing? We're gonna go roughly another minute here resetting the zone. Then we'll check our work and see if we have any more in us tonight. It might be a new time slot for you showing up. Ooh. go for the shell for Eevee. Like it's a fun hunt. Very difficult hunt. That's it. I'm not exclusively Pokemon. I have done a fair deal of Pokemon in my time, but just not quite the only thing we do. Yeah. Kind of all over the map with it, really. I do have I think a game or two that I pulled out of Game Pass that I'm wanting to leap into and check out sometime as well. I mean, descriptionally, it feels like it kind of gives a little bit of Poke vibe. Oh, good old Grim Fandango. I love Grim Fandango. It's so good. We did, got one of the Monkey Island games. Pigeon Simulator was chaotic, okay? That game was chaotic. It was fun, but my god, was it chaotic. And I felt like half the time I had no idea what was going on. Pidgey Sim. Yeah, I think we're gonna try to pick this up. I think we might try to pick up the starter hunt tomorrow. It's definitely worth it. I honestly kind of stepped in expecting not to like it. And then I did. Quite a bit. Yeah, it's definitely got some replayability. Like the only negative that I feel like it has for replayability is having to sit back through the tutorial section of the game. So by the time it lets you have full free roam of the city, it feels like it's just taken way too long. Well, once you get to that free roam, it's fantastic. And when I tell you, Scarlet and Violet has more free roam than what this has in the beginning. Like, literally right now, I cannot go beyond that street corner. I cannot go beyond right here. Granted, right now I'm not trying. I'm not really looking to progress further either, but it's basically handholds up through teaching you about the side. We might get Gen 3 ports, or the rest of Gen 3 ported, but that might be about it. As far as actual remakes go, we should get Gen 5. On the Switch too. Because it's time. We are actually officially at it being time for the Gen 5 remakes. Because they put one remake on every console family, basically, since the Game Boy Advance. So Game Boy Advance got Gen 1, the DS got Gen 2, the 3DS got Gen 3, and the Switch got whatever you want to call Gen 4. I don't really call them remakes. More like shitty ports. But yeah, I did not like BDS beta. I like that. I think if we get that Gen 5 Legends, which is deserved, I don't think it stops a Gen 5 remake. I just hope Gen 5 is actually, the Gen 5 remakes are actually done by Game Freak and not handed off to somebody else like Gen 4 was. I think that was the big thing with why BDSP was squandered. Because Game Freak didn't even touch it. I handed that task off elsewhere, and it was a company that decided that Diamond and Pearl were perfect and just needed to be moved onto the Switch as is. I would hope at this point they learned from how BDSP was received not to do that. Because it was a disappointment of a remake. It's like, I'm sorry, when I'm jumping in, I've been brought to be accustomed to jumping into remakes of a game with features that were new to the generation that the game or that the remakes drop in. at minimum. And we didn't even get that. Yeah. No. I was not a big fan of Let's Go either. Because Let's Go to me, it felt like the entire game was super handholdy. Oh, you want to challenge this gym? Show me that you have a Pokemon of a type that beats it. But like this particular type that beats it. Or show me a mon of at least this level. It's like 20 higher than what, or like 5, 10 higher, something like that, than what the gym leader uses. But we need to see a mon of at least this level to know that you're capable of challenging this gym. Like, huh? I was so glad that they didn't carry pretty much anything from Let's Go over. I think the only redeeming quality that Let's Go had was the ride mons. Like bike? Nah. Arcanine. Charizard. Well, no, because in order to even progress, you'd have to... You'd have to show that you have the levels to just basically solo one-shot sweep a gym. It was just a hyper annoying mechanic. And then the only way to actually level outside of battles, or outside of fighting trainers, is to just start chain catching things. Which coincidentally was also the shiny hunting method. Like I ended up finishing it, but it was because when I picked up my Switch, it was the only, or at the time when I picked up my Switch, it was the only game that I had for it. I'm pretty sure it's the only reason I managed to finish that game. Or at least Or at least, like, some kind of super minor difficulty curve. That game didn't really have a difficulty curve. No, it was like playing... It kind of just felt like playing a puzzle game where the game just kept actively sitting there telling you exactly what to do. Frosty! Frosty, how you doing? How we doing, my friend? How was stream? Yo, welcome in, everybody. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. We have been struggling for the last probably 2 hours 45 minutes trying to get our first shiny of the run. It's been chaotic in the worst way. Or from a gameplay standpoint. Everything else has been great. Then also, apparently finding out those Mareep are shiny locked until after you've done the side quest that puts the shiny on the roof. Because supposedly they didn't want to run the risk of one on the ground shining. Yeah, because at the end of the day, there's not a lot of entertainment. The gameplay itself's not bringing much entertainment value. Right now, it's just in the vibes in the combo. I mean, right now the gameplay is literally just walking in and out of the same door constantly. But by the end of it, we should have a Pichu. I mean, Talon, this is just me constantly going back and forth between rooms because I forget why I entered the room, so I walk out and then I immediately remember, walk back in, and then somehow forget again in that short time span. Just the never-ending loop of walking into a room and then forgetting. I mean, I've been doing that longer than I've known Rosie. Which is terrible. You really think about it. Could we interest anyone in some deep fried brain cells? Why do I have a sneaking feeling that Zone 1 is shiny locked until you've done all of this? Okay. Yeah, I was just kind of checking that since apparently the Reap are until you get the side quest for it. I kind of feel though like maybe they would have just locked that during that quest rather than permanently until you've done it. If the worry was that one of them would shine as you were headed to the rooftop. Then why not just lock him while you have that quest in hand? Because obviously after that quest they're not locked. You are a Dredigan. Is that a new one for you, or have you been Dredigan before? I don't think I have either. I really don't. I am drying out bad. Let's fix that. There we go. That's better. Now we just need to hear it chime. There's a Pidgey right there that could sparkle. Oh dear. We could get a Pidgey. We have like two options. At least it means we got options, right? Oh, that's weird. YouTube, what is your malfunction tonight? Yo, Lachlan. Lachlan, how you doing? I could. Yes. No, bet. I got you. Oh, dang it. One of Rosie's friends is here. I just seen it. I went in the corner by my snicky snacks. Evelyn! Evelyn, how we doing? Going good so far. Let's go. I mean, yes, but it's by my snacks. Spider is not snack. It could be anywhere else. Stay away from my snacks. I already have protein over there. Could actually use probably busting into that protein soon. A lot of protein over there. Actually. There's a thing of honey roasted peanuts over there. There's a peanut butter trail mix. Oh no. I would assume the honey roasted peanut M&Ms have some decent protein in them. And then there's also like a ton of Peeps still. I should probably date check those. Those Easter is over. Long over. Yes. I love them. They're so good. No, you see, I cannot relate. I am the one that actually caused other members of my family to not even touch something that they picked up to try because I thought it was too rich. They were just like, oh God. That was enough to terrify them. True, true. I've used front face cam a time or two. I've used front cam a couple times on the phone. I've seen it. I love some cheesecake. Cheesecake is fire. Cheesecake, red velvet cake. All the good stuff. Oh. Nice. Shanks is fire. You know what I wish? I wish Luxray was part dark. It screams dark type. I think it screams electric dark. Definitely some more speed, too. Yeah. Yes, I don't really think Shink screams dark, but once it evolves... I think Luxio and Luxray both kind of feel like dark types. They have dark vibes to them. True. See, and I mean, I think you could even, like, trade 10 points of that attack for 10 more points of speed, and it would still It would still be just as good. Or it'd still be just as useful from a battle standpoint. Actually, a little more so, because it'd be faster. No, 120. Okay, now 120 makes that a little bit more difficult. Why? In my mind, I went, name it Patrick. I did not even think like, oh, just literally list any Pokemon. Or name any Pokemon. I was just like, name it Patrick. Yeah, I think we're gonna revisit trying to get our shiny to start the run. Yes, technically tonight since it's 4:30 in the morning, but I need ZA to recover my brain cells. Or I need to recover a couple brain cells from just walking in and out of the same door. It's gotten to me. Shroodle! Ah, was for the Poker Rogue Squad. And could have had a Larvesta. Could have ran my boy. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna revisit it. Give the game some time to decide to be friendly. Noodle. Gen 3 Volbeat actually kind of slaps a bit. My boy, Larvesta. The Larvesters. Oh, for sure, for sure. We'll see you later. Down probably a little bit sooner than later, but no, I appreciate everybody hanging out tonight. Huge shout to Frosty for the raid. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, my brother. And 5 minutes is later. That is true. It is later. Oh, that's weird. Streamlab recent events didn't save any of the jewels. Or did save showing any of the jewel things today. And it had been. So it doesn't look like it's done it for the last few. That's weird. And YouTube, by the time it's said and done, throws them out of the fan funding tab too. mean, huge shouts for all the jewels that were thrown around tonight. Samita, Hunter, appreciate you both. And we'll be back at it later. Or hopefully getting our first shiny so we can actually progress this thing. And until then, y'all, everyone be well, stay safe. Real. Oh, bad. You know, my brain went, but that was, I think, the real tell that my brain had gone to scrambled eggs at this point from running in and out of that door. Was name a Pokemon.
Name it Patrick.
Alright. Y'all be well. Y'all stay safe. I will see y'all later on. In the next installment. Bye, guys.